Alright, what's up YouTube? My name's Jesse Kettenhoven. I'm just starting this new channel for outdoorsmen and fisher people, anglers. Um, Anybody who really likes outdoors and wants some squirrels. But yeah, I'm in Wisconsin at my parents' place. With this COVID thing, I'm just kind of hunkering down with them. So came down here for a few weeks. Probably stay for a few weeks until hopefully some of the stuff's cleared up and they open stores and all that again. Um, but I went fishing with my dad last night. We caught a bunch of walleyes, just small walleyes. But I just wanted to kind of show you a tip. And there's going to be a lot more videos like this and other ones. And please, if you like the outdoors and stuff, subscribe. Be patient with me. I'm still like learning how to edit and all that kind of stuff. But it's going to be really cool to join me on some of my adventures. Um, and my friends as well. So yeah, check us out. Klutch Fishing is the name of the channel. Please comment. Let me know what you want to see, what you didn't really care for, or whatever, or what I need to do to make it better. Um, so I guess without further ado, I'll take you in and show you how to do these walleyes. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a walleye or a sauger. I mean, they're the same thing basically. I'm going to start right behind the fin and the gill plate. Cut at an angle like that. Actually, I like to start with the back away from me. It's easier to make the belly cut. But okay, so then you're going to just run the spine of the fish just like that. And I'm going to actually just take it off. A lot of people don't. Do the other side quick. Okay. Get this down here, maybe it's a little easier to see. All we're going to do is take the fillet off of the skin, which is really easy. Basically comes off by itself. Just run that blade nice and solid. Some people actually move the fish. It doesn't really matter to me. But yeah, take the fish off of the skin like that. Now we gotta cut the rib cages out. Like so. And then this is where you'll see most people stop. And that's it, okay? But what I do is I go down to the tail. You can see this mud line. You won't really see it on these small fish, and you really don't have to do it on small fish. But on older fish and bigger fish, I'm going to kind of show you what to do. So you're going to take that tail, okay? And there's a little red line going through the center of it. You take your knife, and this is called zipping. You're going to take your knife, and you're going to cut a V, or two slits basically, on each side of that mud line. See that? How I've cut that slit right there, okay? Then you're going to grab the mud line and the clean side next to it and just pull it off. It comes right off. Now you got one piece, and I usually cut when I cook fish, I usually cut them into smaller chunks anyway. They fry up easier. So there's some good meat. And then there's your slit again in the mud line. Grab the mud line, pull that mud line right off. And that right there is going to change your overall taste of these fish. It's going to be so much better getting that mud line out. When you taste fish, but something's just a little off or a little gamey or something like that, that's what it is. The other thing that you always want to make sure of, because nobody likes it, is bones. Get all the bones out. With walleyes, if you do it this way, or sauger, You won't have any bones. You got good meat here, and I'll actually cut that piece right in half. Like I say, when I cut them, when I cook them in chunks, just like bluegill or anything like that. Just easier to cook. Don't have a long piece that's gonna break halfway off in the fryer or anything like that. So I'll do one more here for you quick. Start with the dorsal fin away from you. It's easier to cut the belly. If you do this side and you get it all off and then you flip it, kind of lays down on its spine instead of its meat, and it's hard to get that blade down to cut. So start with the dorsal fin away from you, cut at an angle, right behind the gill plate, down to the spine. Then flatten your knife out and run that backbone flush all the way down to the tail. Okay? Then you're going to flip it over and you're going to take the meat off of the skin. Like that. Now once you got that, you're going to take the rib cage. You just cut along the top of the rib cage. And cut it right out of there. Okay, and then remember I said these are small walleyes, so it's not ideal. But you'll see what I mean. When you get a big walleye or a big sauger, there's a mud line going through it. It's pretty definitive. That's because it's an older fish. So cut your slit and your slit on both sides of the mud line. Here, you can kind of see the mud line on this one. See that? See that red line through the middle? You're just cutting on either side of it like that. And then grabbing the mud line and the clean fish, pulling it apart. There you got your big chunk. Now your mud line's on the little part. So I'm going to take that, pull that mud line right out of there. And that's going to change everything about the taste of your walleyes. Hope you like this video. But yeah, just show you kind of, got a good night. 10 walleyes. It took a while, and it was cold. I mean, it's like noon right now. So I'm pretty tired, obviously. But yeah, some good fishing is what it was. Dad and I mean, with this COVID thing, I mean, it's kind of one of the things you can do that you're not crowded with people and you're not, I mean, it really is a horrible thing. So I don't want to talk much about COVID, but if you're going to take this time to be quarantined and stuck at home and support the fact that doctors, even if you don't believe it, doctors need you to socially distance yourself. Not much better things you can do but be fishing or outside. If you're not a fisherman, just get outside and enjoy it. Enjoy this time as much as you can, and realize that this is the way the world used to be, in a way. Not social distancing, but people were outside. People didn't have places to be all the time or money to be there. So really take this time to be with your family. If you're quarantined with your family. For me, as soon as I found out about this stuff and I was off of work and everything else, I came straight down here because I knew that if I got sick or I can't bring it to my mom and dad's house. So I came down here to visit them for the month or whatever, 3 weeks. And it's really been great. So my heart's out to everybody helping the cause and dealing with the cause or the effects. So get out there, enjoy nature. Nobody's going to stop you from enjoying nature, and if they do, then you must be in a pretty bad spot and you probably shouldn't be outside anyway right now. But But I'm gonna get back to filleting these walleyes. You guys have a good day, a good week, and you know, every day's a new chance to learn something. So get out there and have some fun.